Hello, beautiful people. It's me, Indica, and today we are going to be talking about subconscious and comfortability, right? Okay. And I have a dog here. You see, darling. His name is Michael. Say hi, Mike. I don't think I said his name last time. Well, yeah, his name is Michael. He's super sweet, little honey bunch, you know. Ew, that's gross. He likes his balls. Gotta love that. Okay, but you're in the light, my dude. Um, just chill, just chill, just chill. So we're gonna do, positive daily affirmations. I don't know why I'm doing it. Daily affirmations. Yeah, bring some good energy, you feel me? No. Okay. Look, you didn't like it. You didn't like it. Nah, he's just wondering what it is. Oh, and I got my tea here, of course, got my lemon ginger tea. Okay. Don't eat the sage, please. You ready? I got scared. No. Okay, sorry. I I can't do it. I can do this. Alright. I am light. I am love. I am good energy. I am high vibration. I am strong. I am powerful. I am resilient. I am reliable. I am beautiful. I am insightful. I am conscious. Yep. So here, we're gonna let that burn. Thank you. I am divine. Oh, I am divine energy. I am masculine, divine energy. I am feminine energy. You know what I mean? I am whatever I want to be. So yeah, we're gonna let that burn. Gonna let that burn. And Michael's just looking. He's like, "What is? What is that?" Okay. So, what sparked my interest about this topic? I was reading my book, or reading a book, not my book, but I own it, so I just say my book. But it's so I actually I'm gonna recommend this book to you guys. Actually, it's a good book. The tea is so hot. Don't burn me. So here it is. So how to do the work, right? Recognize your patterns, heal from your past, plus create yourself. Dr. Nicole LePere, I hope I pronounced that right. Sorry if I didn't. And she's a holistic psychologist, right? This is the book, look at it, feel it, breathe it. Like breathe it in. I don't know, but yeah, that's how it looks. Got that little cover thing on it. But I like it on because it's like a bookmark, a little bookmark. And that's part of the book. That's how I got it. I'll leave it like that. But yeah, I will be referencing a quote from this book, a quote or two. But yeah, this is what sparked my interest to talk about this, though. But because I was already thinking about this topic, right? But I read something in the book, and I was just like, I have to talk about this now. Like, it's just, at this point, it's just a sign. Like, you know what I mean? I don't believe in coincidences, so let's get this. Like, let's do it. You know what I mean? Let's do it. Okay. So, I actually, I have it on my phone. I did a little Google Doc thing, right? To keep me on track. So before this, 2 days ago, or a day ago or two, I was just, looking up the meanings, making sure I knew what I was talking about, but also at the same time putting my own opinion in it, because overall this is just what I believe, right? This is what I believe, but we're also talking about other beliefs and like the mainstream beliefs, you know what I mean? But yeah, so okay. So this is subconscious and comfortability. Okay. So this is me brainstorming, right? And these are the words or some sentences that I came up with, or that came to mind when I was thinking about these two topics. Really, they're the same thing, but different at the same time. You know what I mean? Well, the same, but not the same. Like, there's differences in this. Yeah. Okay. So there's habits, systems / programming, routine. And you know what's funny? When I was putting when I was rereading the list that I made, I said, what did I say? I said Roshan, I think, or Roshan. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it, but I did look up the word, right? I looked up the meaning of the word, and so I put a little note. I put, when rereading this word, I said Roshan or Roshan, whatever. I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm murdering that pronunciation, but yeah. And then I put, which is a name or can be a name in Islam. So this is what I was like. I looked it up. That means light, illuminated, bright, clear, splendid. And so what I took from this was mind means Roshan, right? Mind is light. Mind is light. Mind is illumination. Mind is brightness. And mind is body. So again, yeah, this is my little take on it. Okay. And so, but the origin of this word or this name, origin of the name is Persian, right? That's what I put. Let's put that there. I like to do that. And okay, so now we're going back to listing again. I put growth, stagnant, comfortable, content, and then where content is, I also put a little side note because I feel like, you know, there's a saying where like, once you become comfortable or once you become content with something, you're not growing. I mean, you're just staying there because you feel like you don't need to grow any further. Or, I mean, I feel like that doesn't mean that a lot of the time. It could just be like, you know, I feel comfortable at where I am right now, you know what I mean? And I don't feel like I have to move as quickly or as sudden as I did before because, you know, I feel comfortable. That's okay. So I just, you know, it's okay. What the fuck? You know, do your thing, be comfortable, do whatever you feel you gotta do. So, you know, I put, yeah, so that's why I put it's okay to be comfortable and content with where you are. Where you are, it all depends what works for you and doesn't. Yeah, so it depends on what, like, you know, what works for you and doesn't work for you, what you feel is best for you and what isn't best for you. So again, you know, we're listing, but we're brainstorming, we're getting the ideas going, like we're getting into the flow, you know what I mean? The flow, the motion. So we got lag, joy. I feel like, oh, he's behind me. Unhappy, reliable, sustainable. Alright, with sustainable cycles, resurfacing, emotions and thoughts, reflection, leading to recreation of programs in the mind. Oh, this is such a deep topic. Okay. Reconstructing mindsets. Alright. So I put leading to the recreation of programs in the mind, reconstructing mindsets. That was like a sentence I just came up with. Scared of change, discomfort, no vulnerability, hidden safety net, instincts, and then the last one I could have put more, but the last one I put was homeostasis. And then let's get into this, right? What is homeostasis, right? What is it? So by definition, right? Definition that most people would look up and see is the tendency toward a relatively stable equilibrium between interdependent elements, especially as maintained by psychological processes, right? Okay, so that's the definition. So what I did, and what we're gonna do, is they're gonna break down that definition, right? So we can understand it, right? So what they said equilibrium, right? Well, do you know what that word means? Do you know? At the time, I didn't know, but I came up with context clues, right? And it's okay if you don't know. So we look it up, right? We look it up. We know. So we know. You feel me? So we get informed. We look it up. Okay. Equilibrium, meaning a state in which opposing forces or influences are balanced. A state of physical balance. A calm state of mind. Okay. And here's my little side note again. I like to put little side notes. But body is mind, and mind is body. And I put a little note. Because you remember I was talking about body is mind and mind is body. And when I was listing the brainstorming thing ideas that were coming into my head, I had to like plop into the doc. The doc. I don't know what else I was gonna say. I can find the word. I was like, where is it? I found it. But yeah, okay. Okay. And then, so what else? What else? Another word that came up. So in homeostasis, it said, right, equilibrium. Said that we discussed what that meant, right? And equilibrium between interdependent elements. So what is interdependent? I already knew, right, what this word meant, right? I know what these words mean, but I like to look up and sometimes I don't. Sometimes I don't know what the words mean. I'm like, oh, but I get context clues because I just can connect things fairly quickly. Even without fully understanding it, and then I find out that I do understand it, which is, has that ever happened to you? I don't know. This happens to me a lot, but yeah. Let me see. Let me get a little tea break. Little tea break. Ooh. So, how's your day? I hope you're having the bestest day ever. But I had to run away from run away from 3 cars today. It was quite eventful, you know what I mean? It was very nice. And then the highlight of it, it's traumatizing. But anyway, we're gonna go. It's okay though. We here, we alive and shit. We still here. And we are delivering messages. So interdependent. Let's get back into this. Right. Interdependent elements. What is interdependent? What is that? What? I swear I saw something that scared me. I swear I heard something. I saw something. Like I felt like there was something. Oh, that's interesting. Maybe there is. I feel like there is. Well, Okay. Anyways, I swear something just happened. It was weird. Um, so it's of two or more people or things dependent on each other. An adjective, and that's the definition you would look up or see. You know what I mean? Um, and then what else is there? So equilibrium between interdependent elements, especially as maintained by psychological processes. What is a psychological process? All right. So psychological function, same thing, right? It involves action. I just put, it involves action, my own little definition, and it's maintenance, like of life. You know what I mean? Like keeping up with life, checking in, balancing things out. So here's my sum of everything that I talked about right now. All right. So we can do a little more. Create more of an understanding if you didn't understand what I meant, which is okay. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Hello, honey bunny. So some. Basically, balancing out and checking up. Right? Like I said, you're checking in, you're seeing what works, what doesn't work. It's also like on an internal level, your body is seeing, well, what's going on? Like what's going on in there? You know what I mean? What's going on over there? Kind of something like that. Yeah, it's like, so, it's two different things that need each other, right? Or rely on one another, because without one or the other, it cannot and will not function. It needs to be sustainable and reliable. Needs to feel safe. I put it for the sound, right? Needs to feel safe. Needs to be reliable, like a system, like a schedule, like a routine, right? Like a program. Yeah, I wonder if anyone picks up what I'm trying to put down right now. But anyways, so right when I think about that, right when I blah, 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 blah. Right when I said that, right, that was subconscious. Subconscious, right? Let me put my tea down. I need two hands. Subconscious, conscious. They need each other. They need each other, right? They need each other. They rely on one another. Okay, well, we'll get more into that later on. Yeah, so what relates to all this? What is this? What am I talking about right now? Well, we know that I'm talking about subconscious and comfortability. Homeostatic impulse. Homeostatic impulse. So now everything that I'm talking about, there's science behind it. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's science behind everything, right? If it's living, there has to be some sort of science or mathematical equation or formula, whatever it may be, behind why it is that way, or why it exists, or you know what I mean? How I see things, okay? Okay. But so. So I put, homeostatic impulse. Homeostatic impulse has to do with the regulation of body temperature and self overall. So we're gonna get into the book. Little book, yay! So I was, I was reading through it. I was reading through this book, and something inside of me, you know what I mean? Something inside of me told me to look back in the pages, and I stopped, and homeostatic impulse caught my eye. And I was like, what? Okay, let's reread this. Like I already read it, right? but did I really like obtain anything? Did anything really stick? Well, yes, things did stick because my subconscious mind, but you know what I mean, like consciously, was I aware of what I intaked? You know what I mean? So yeah, so I look back and I was reading and I was like, whoa. And then sparking the interest, right? So we're gonna read a quote from this book. So if you have this book, I don't even know if you have this book or not, but so don't worry, I got a book. But if you do, go to page 29. I feel like I am a teacher right now, like a history teacher that talks way too much, but valid. You know what I mean? I'm pretty valid. I feel okay. This is gonna be long as fuck. Okay, but you know what? I'm over here teaching you patience and being able to stay engaged for a long period of time, which is very important. You know what I mean? It's very important. Okay. So, page 29. Right. Okay. So, I did a little marking right here. Okay. The homeostatic impulse. So, okay, wait. Backtrack. My brain is like going like ahead. Okay. So, it's page 29. Let me repeat myself. Page 29, where it's titled Homeostatic Impulse. I don't know. No, it's not very good. The camera quality. But yeah. And it's on paragraph 1. And it's towards the end of paragraph 1. So I'm gonna read it now. I'm gonna read it now. Okay. The homeostatic impulse regulates our psychological functions from breathing to body temperature to heartbeat. And it all happens at the subconscious level, meaning that we do not actively innate any of them. They are automatic. Program. Okay, they are automatic, right? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So let's intake what I just read right now, right? Intake it. Intake. Try not to get very distracted by me, because I am quite distracting. Oh, sorry. Okay. But yeah, let's listen to my words, okay? Okay. Listen to my words. Or the lady's words. Me speaking her words. You know what I mean? Also my words too, because you know I'm speaking on it. But okay, so this is what I put. You know. So she mentioned, right? She said automatic, right? It's an innate response, an immediate response, something we may not even realize subconsciously, right? It's subconscious. It just happens. It's like an automatic function. That initial reaction or response, right? Like I'm saying, to something. So let's say, like, you know, someone brings up a memory or a person, right? Your face does a thing, but you didn't even realize you made that face. And someone's like, why'd you make that face? And you're like, in your head, you're like, I didn't make a face, but you did it. You know what I mean? Because you heard it, and it sparked something in you. It activated something and awakened something for you to respond that way. I hope you guys understand me. This is good shit right here. This is some good shit right here. This is some good shit. Okay, then, yeah. Right? Reaction or response to something. Then I put constant need for control, balance, and safety. Safety net. The subconscious is the safety net. It's not bad though. depends. It really does depend. Yeah. So your subconscious, right? Your homeostatic impulse, subconscious. Your subconscious, it wants to feel safe. You know what I mean? It's used to a certain way. So you know, it wants to be comfortable, and feels threatened when uncomfortable, right? Because when you feel, let's say there's growth, right? Growth is uncomfortable. It is very uncomfortable because you're not used to it. You know what I mean? You might be like, you know, all for it, but at the same time, there are gonna be days where you're like, oh my god, fuck, fuck this shit. You know what I mean? Like, fuck this shit. I don't want to do it anymore. And then there's gonna be days where you're like, yeah, this is amazing. I love it. And then other, you know, it's like a constant fluctuation, and there's ups and downs, and there's like in betweens. None of it's bad. I feel like all of it's natural. All of it's normal to feel, especially when you are breaking a certain program in your mind. You know what I mean? Or not breaking, reaching down inside and finding the true meaning of things, the true answers, you know? Yeah. Okay. So, okay. Yeah. Relies on past. So this is just me talking now, right? Relies on past experiences to form these innate reactions. There's a reason why your subconscious is like this, right? And in this on this page, she goes on to talk about, you know, our ancestors, and how there was habits that they formed, and it worked, and it was reliable, and it, you know what I mean? Like, it was sustainable. It sustained them. So of course, when something challenges that, you know what I mean? It's gonna feel weird. It's gonna feel weird. It's gonna feel like a threat in a way sometimes, or just like weird, just weird. You know what I mean? Like, weird. What is this? But yeah, so it relies on past experiences. It relies on the memory. The memory. Your subconscious is a memory. It is a memory, I believe. That means so many different things. If you connect it, connect it. Okay. Let's see. So I put, you know, safety net again. Safety net. Safety net. That's the safety net. You know, that's a crutch. That's a, like she said, comfort zone. You know what I mean? We all have one. So but again, you know, your body wants to protect you. Your mind wants to protect you. Or maybe it thinks it's protecting you. You know what I mean? It really depends on how you see it. But I've heard, you know, I've heard the saying where people, or like I've heard a lot of people say this, where they're like, oh, I don't know what it is. I guess my body's working against me. You know what I mean? Like, my body hates me. My body doesn't like me. My body, you know, like these words, these sayings that I hear a lot of people talk about, or sentences, statements. There's the word, statements. You know what I mean? Statements that people talk about a lot, or they say these statements, and it's just not saying right. No. This is why. You know, some could even say your body's working against you. Okay, so I made this point, right? And I want you to really listen to what I'm saying right now. Please, I hope you're listening to everything I'm saying, but really listen to this too. Okay? Really feel this in your soul. You feel me? But right here. Okay. I'm crazy. So oh, don't skip that. Okay. I'm talking to myself. Okay. Again. Let me repeat this for the third time, I think. Body and mind is the same thing. So, are they really working against you? Or trying to help you? Question mark. So let's think about that, right? There's more things. I feel like you should be thinking about all this right now. All it. Right? Information. Shit. Okay. Yeah. So subconscious mind has a tendency, right? So what I'm getting from this is subconscious mind, and from my own experiences, right? I'm getting from this quote the meaning of homeostatic impulse, the meaning of homeostasis, like everything's connecting, right? Everything is connected. So what I'm getting from this is that subconscious mind has a tendency to store things, right? It has a tendency to store things. It is a memory. It's a memory. And I put, a little note. Has to do with past lives, with a little note in there. It has to do with past lives. That's a burp. Burp. Yes. But okay. So then I put this, there's a lot. I put a lot, okay. That's why, in my opinion, when something is bothering you subconsciously, it can express itself in other areas in your life. You're not even aware of it. May not be aware of it. Doesn't mean you can't be aware. Doesn't mean you can't. So yeah, it's like your subconscious is just trying to shield you, as I put. And it can keep you in a habit that you formed. You formed this. You know what I mean? And again, I was talking about the body, right? And is it really trying to hurt you, or is it trying to help you, right? I put this again. Let's think about this. So I'm gonna reread it. I'm gonna reread it. Reread it. And it sounded like I said read it. Read it. Yeah. Okay. Oh my goodness. Stop. Okay. Keep you. Okay. Can keep you in a habit you formed. Is your body tricking you? Or are you tricking your own body? Well, are you your body? Think about that. Think about that. You know what I mean? Are you your body? Are you this? Is this you? Like on the physical? You know what I mean? Think about that, right? Again, my opinion. Because we aren't just our bodies. Really, we aren't our bodies. Like, I'm just gonna say that right now. I'm gonna say it flat out. We are not our bodies. We are energy. We are souls. You know what I mean? This is just the vessel. This is the avatar. This is the physical. You know what I mean? But we are more than the physical. Way more than the physical. Like, actually though, like, I know a lot of people say that, like, it's more than the physical, but it really is. It really is. And I put, emotions are very, very powerful. Emotions are very powerful. And then, because let's think about this, let's think about this. I've been saying that a lot, but reminder. Okay. Okay, so why are we thinking about this? Also asking yourself that question. Why not? emotions are very powerful. There's a such thing as, because after all, you know, there is a such thing as the nocebo effect, as the placebo effect, you know what I mean? If you look up those words, I'm not going to tell you what they mean. You look them up, because this is a little homework assignment. You know, to help you understand what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Because you know. Alright. Anyway, I don't know what's going on with me today, but we're in an energy for sure. Okay. So, right? Okay. Look up those words, please. Placebo and nocebo. Look up those words. Yeah. Look them up. Okay. But sorry, what I put is you are what you believe. I put the little too. Alright. You create what you believe, you know? Whether that be beneficial to you or not. Right there, I told you what those words meant. But anyway, or like, yeah, the base of the word. So then again, you know, this whole thing about, people talk about manifestation, you know what I mean? Law of attraction, the power of thoughts. That, everything that they're talking about, you know what I mean? It's real. It is actually real. And as soon as you believe that or realize that, you'll reap the benefits of that. Or, you know, like, I feel like you already are, or maybe not reaping benefits, depending on your thought process, you know what I mean? Depending on your energy, depending on what you are calling in, conjuring in, you know, whether it be consciously or subconsciously. It really depends. But yeah, but you can definitely see what I'm talking about. Like, if you just observe, like, just be aware, just open your eyes and look at things, you know what I mean? Reflect on it, recreate it. Or you don't have to recreate it entirely. You don't have to create a new thing, but it just depends. It depends. So yeah, so there's, okay. Now we are rearing to the end of this video. Right, okay. So if you stuck around with me, thank you. I appreciate you so much for, you know, being, or being willing. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? Willing to, you know, take in what I believe, or think about it, being open to my perspective, and maybe it sparks something in you. Maybe it relates to you, maybe it doesn't relate to you, but you still want to, you know, get a little point of view, different point of view, different perspective. Yeah. Okay. And then all about that openness, you feel me? Proud of you. So the subconscious is like the key. I believe that is also one of the other reasons that the word came into my head. When I say the word, I say Roshan or Roshan or whatever, you know what I mean? What is the word? How I pronounce it? That word, the name. And then again, I put, you know, I truly believe your subconscious is the key. The conscious mind and the subconscious, right? The subconscious mind need one another. And this is when everything comes full circle. That's why that word means that. And that's why it is this. And this is that. And that is this. Okay? Everything is everything. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. They are interdependent. In my opinion, the subconscious mind to me is like the interweb, a history book, the Bible, tech, you know what I mean, or spiritual. Yeah. History repeats itself. Haven't you noticed? Nothing is a coincidence, and I feel as though everything is planned. Again, my opinion, you know what I mean? But on that note, I was all talking, because I mean, I could just, just talk, go on and on about what I believe, and things that I've found out, things that I've talked about with other people, and things that like we just shared amongst ourselves. And eventually, I'll talk about it. But I do talk about it in my videos. You just gotta pick up on it. Sometimes I flat out say it, and sometimes I'm a little more, I think I'm always flat out saying it, but I'm making you think about it in a way, right, where it's like you gotta use your brain. You feel me? You gotta use your brain, okay? But yeah, or use your third eye. Use both. Use everything. But yeah, because I did write more about what I was talking about, and it leads to so many different things. A rabbit hole. It really is, because like I said, everything is connected, right? So it's like, yeah. But that's all. You know what I mean? Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me. You know what I mean? You want some tea? Yes. I promise I don't have cookies. I'm like, yeah, it smells good, huh? Is it? But ooh, don't want to drop that. Yeah, I'm gonna leave. I hope that you have a wonderful night, wonderful day, whatever it may be. Stay blessed. Also, today's my birthday. It's 12/1. Today's my birthday. Today's my birthday. Today's my birthday. Yo, today's my birthday. Guess how old I am? I'm 19. But yeah, so oh my god, it's so cool. You know what I mean? Damn, 19. Damn. Well, you know what? Yeah, I hope you guys have a beautiful night. I love you. I love you. Okay, it's all love. Bye. Stay aware. Stay in tune. I love you. Bye. Bye. Bye.